Hey, Shalom. First and foremost, I'm going to give all the glory and infinite praises to Yahawah, Bahashim Yahawashi, Bahashim Kadash. That's all praises to Yahawah, who the word ignorantly calls God. Bahashim in the name of Yahawashi, who the word ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. The abundance of the elders and the apostles, a great millstone. Peace and blessings be to all the argument that are pushing this word and truth in sincerity, man. Shalom. Right, I'm at another day of camp to prophesy the downfall against America, which has many called names in the scriptures, such as Babylon the Great, Idumea, Assyria, spiritual Sodom and Gomorrah in Egypt, so on and so forth, man. All right, but basically what I'm going to get to today is great insurrection upon those that fear Yahawah while Yahawashi, man. All right, and those are the times that we're living in, man. You know, you got these false prophets out here teaching, you know, Jake and shit, that it's like getting to the kingdom is just going to be a walk in the park when it's not, man. All right, we're going to be going through a bunch of shit during this time that we're living in, man. This same exact time, man. All right, you see Esau, he's getting ready to, you know what I'm saying, to implement the RFID microchip and those vaccinations and stuff like that, basically establish the New World Order. And that's going to be the time when they're cracking down on the men of the Lord, man. All right, that's what the Lord said in 2 Ezra 16:40, that we're going to be pilgrims upon the earth, man. All right, because Esau ain't going to hide him no more, man. Right? He's going to really try to take us out, right? So we're not going to be able to sit in one spot, you know, and be able to kick back and shit like that, man. All right, because Esau, he's going to find your ass quick. All right, so we're going to have to steady be on the move, you know, on the go. Boom, boom. What is a pilgrim known to do? Right? Steady traveling, man. Right? That's what we're going to be doing. We're not going to be able to sit in one spot. Right? Because Esau, he going to be having a bounty on our head. There's been plenty of brothers, man. The Lord been, you know, giving plenty of brothers visions about us being hunted down and shit, man. Being persecuted. Right? And that's exactly what's going to be taking place. All right? You know, you got a lot of people, they think when you come to serve the Lord, ain't going to be shit like that happening, man. Nah, man. Right? The Lord said that the servant is not greater than the master, man. If they had hated him, then they're going to hate us as well. Right? The Lord, he was out there teaching the word. Right? Boy, he was hated by many, man. Right? That's why he's persecuted the way he was, man. Right? So how much more us if we're doing the same thing that he was doing back then, man? All right? We're going to be persecuted as well. Right? To the point where Esau going to be having bounties on us and shit like that. You know, brothers be having visions of, you know, these foreigners from these other countries and shit coming down here hunting down the men of the Lord for sport, right? To get like little credits on their chip and stuff like that, because that's how it's gonna be, right? Because you know, you got these jakes and shit out here. They like to flash their little money and all that. There ain't gonna be no more of that once this shit's done away with, man. Because the dollar is crashing if you ain't know, right? The dollar is backed up. The American dollar is backed up by oil, right? And the oil just hit what, like $0 a barrel, some shit like that, way back, man. Right? So sooner or later, they're gonna do away with the dollar and have everybody take a chip. All right? They're gonna do away with the dollar and have everybody take a chip. And that's really when Jacob Stumble gonna really pop off, man. Right? And the men of the Lord, hey, we're gonna have targets on our head, all right? But without further ado, let's go ahead and get it. Let's go to Ephesians, the 5th chapter. Ephesians 5:16, get straight to the money. It says, redeeming the time because the days of evil, right? And you call yourself a man of the Lord, you say you in the truth or whatever, you're supposed to know the times that you're living in, man. Right? The days that we're living in right now, man, are evil, right? And if you can't see that, then hey, the Lord, he laid that spirit of deep slumber upon you, man. Isaiah 29:10, man. All right? Because if you don't know the times you're living in, man, you really got to be asleep, man, and that gross darkness, right? But the days are evil, where Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, when you read Revelations 12:12, he's going to come down with that great wrath, man. All right, we're living in some evil times, man. We're going to be persecuted at a high level. You got Esau setting with different false flags and shit, saying that a so-called black Hebrew Israelite, which we're not black Hebrew Israelites, we're just Hebrew Israelites, right? But he had it set up to where they said that we did shootings and shit like that. You had Jakes falling at the truth because of that, getting scared. Like, so how much more during this time, man? How much more during that time for that when we really, you know what I'm saying, be getting put to death, you know, getting put in the FEMA camps and shit like that, man. Right? There are going to be certain brothers that are going to be martyrs for this word, man. Right? If you didn't know that. All right? But yeah, man, redeem the time because the days are evil. Know what times that you're living in. All right? Now let's go to Matthew, the 20th chapter. All right, this is Matthew 20, and I'm gonna start at verse 20. All right, because when you come to serve the Lord, man, you know, you're supposed to know that cup that you're gonna be drinking of, man. Right, you know, the Lord, He was persecuted at a very high level, man. Right, being demonized and all types of shit like that, man. All right. So this is Matthew 20, and I'm gonna start at 20. It says, "Then came to him the mother of Zebedee's children with their sons, worshiping him and desiring a certain thing of him. And he said unto her, What wilt thou? She said unto him, Grant that these my two sons may sit, one on thy right hand and the other on thy left in thy kingdom. But Yahawashi answered and said, Ye know not what ye ask. Are ye able to drink of the cup that I shall drink of, and to be baptized with the baptism that I am baptized with? They said unto him, We are able." Right? You know, you got a lot of people, they may think it's all cool and stuff when you come to serve the Lord, right? Which is it bring us peace and stuff like that, man. Right? But you don't know the cup that you're getting ready to drink of, man. You see what happened to the Lord, he was whipped, being demonized, all types of shit, man. Right? And it's the same exact thing that's going to get ready to happen to us. All right? It says, and he said unto it, Ye shall drink indeed of my cup and be baptized with the baptism that I am baptized with. But to sit on my right hand or on my left is not mine to give, but it shall be given to them for whom it is prepared of my Father, man. Right? So when you come to serve the Lord, you got to know what you're getting yourself into. Are you seeing the Lord? He's like I said, man, he's persecuted at a high level. And that's what's getting ready to happen to us men of the Lord in these last days, man. All right? So that's that cup that you got to be ready to drink of, man. Are you ready to be demonized? Right? Ready to be hated by everybody? Right? Because that's what's finna get ready to happen, man. All right? So now let's go to Acts 14. Acts 14 and 22, it says, confirming the souls of the disciples and exhorting them to continue in the faith, and that we must, through much tribulation, enter to the kingdom of Yahawashi, man. Right? So like I was saying, you got Jakes out here teaching the people that it's going to be a walk in the park, getting to the kingdom. Nah, man. Right? When you read in Matthew, I think it's the 7th chapter, or the 14th, if I'm not mistaken, right? Taking that straight, narrow path, man. Right? What's part of taking that straight, narrow path? Right? Being persecuted, man. Right? The Lord said, through much tribulation shall we enter into the kingdom of the Lord, man. Right? We're going to be tried, man. We're going to be put through a bunch of shit out here, all right? All right, so it ain't going to be an easy thing getting to the kingdom. It's just like anything else, man. If you want the kingdom, what you got to do, man? You got to work. Right? You know, Jake in the world, they like to play football and shit. They want to go to the NFL, NBA, right? Olympics, so on and so forth. What do you got to go? What do you got to do to get to that level, man? Right? You got to work hard, man. Right? Put your body through all types of pains, make sacrifices and stuff like that. It's the same thing with this word, man. If you're trying to get to the kingdom, hey, man, you're going to go through some shit, man. Believe that. All right? You ain't going to get it just, you know what I'm saying, without doing anything, man. You got to put in that work. All right? And you're going to go through some shit, all right? And persecution is one of those things that you're going to have to go through and face, man. All right? So now let's go to John 15. Like it's hot as hell. 16 to 8. All right, John 15 and 20. It says, remember the word that I said unto you, the servant is not greater than his Lord. If they have persecuted me, they will also persecute you. If they have kept my saying, they will also keep yours. But all these things will they do unto you for my name's sake, because they know not him that sent me. All right? So the servant is not greater than the master, man. Right? You brothers know what the Lord went through. I think you read in the book of Matthew, 27th chapter, man. Hey, like I said, about 3 times the Lord is persecuted at a very high level, man. Right? The Lord said that the servant is not greater than his master. Right? If the Lord is persecuted, and we're going to be persecuted as well, man. Right? That's what just come with this word. All right? It says, but all these things will they do unto you for my name's sake, because they know him not that sent me. Right? And they don't, man. Right? Now let's go to Luke 21. All right, Luke 21:12, it says, but before all these, they shall lay their hands on you. Right? We haven't gotten to that point yet. Right? We ain't got to the point where the so-called white man Esau has been putting his hands on us yet, man. All right? They just set up little false flags and stuff like that. All right? But it is going to get to a point where they are going to be putting hands on and stuff like that. All right? It says, and persecute you, delivering you up to the synagogues, right? Synagogues, and into prisons, right? And they got over 800 FEMA camps set up now, right? We uploaded a lesson, not a lesson, but basically a little clip, a short, like 20-second clip of Esau having these damn cages with toilets in them set up, man. Right? It's no coincidence that he has that shit up set up, man. All right? What else is he gonna have it set up for, man? All right? For us, man. All right? It says, and into prisons, being brought before kings and rulers for my name's sake. All right, so now let's jump to verse 16. It says, and you shall be betrayed by both parents and brethren and kinsfolks and friends, and some of you shall they cause to be put to death, and you shall be hated of all men for my name's sake, man. All right, so you gonna have some of your family out here betraying you and shit like this, man. All right, and it's clear. When you first come into this word, you tell your parents that you're a Hebrew Israelite, you know, from the tribe of such and such. Right? They look at you like you stupid. Oh, you don't eat pork? Oh, what? The white men going into slavery? They look at you dumb as hell, man. Right? They start to turn against you, stuff like that, man. There's many out there that had their family turn against them, man. Right? For this word, right? Whenever shit really crank up, man, you really gonna say it at a very high level, man. Right? Your parents really, they gonna be selling you out and stuff like that. You gonna Esau come up and be like, I'll give you 2,000 points on I'll give you 2,000 credits on your chip if you tell me where he is. And then boom, there you go, man. Right? They gonna sell you out. Right? You gonna be betrayed by everybody in that time, man. All right. So now to go to Revelations 12:12. Revelations 12:12, it says, therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you having great wrath, because he knoweth that he had but a short time, right? And Esau know that his time is coming up, man. Right? That's why he's acting the way he is. You see more and more Karens pop up, acting the damn fool, right? You seen Esau starting to implement more military trucks and stuff like that in the cities, more tanks. Hey, because he's finna come down with that great wrath, man. All right? He's finna do a whole lot of damage, right? Ordering over, 1.6 billion hollow tip ammunition bullets, man. Right? Hey, Esau, he finna, get ready to crack down on you jakes, man. All right? But we coming into a time where he's gonna come down with that great wrath, man. Right? He really wants the men of the Lord. That's why when you read in the 2nd Ezra 16th chapter, it said it's going to be a great insurrection upon those that fear Yahawashi, man, which is the title of this lesson, man. All right? Those are the times that we're living in. All right? Man, what do you got to do, man? Gird up the loins of your mind, man. Or your flesh, you might be scared and shit. Like, damn, man, ain't no telling what Esau going to do. He might torture me, cut off my fingers and shit. Hey, but, hey, man, you got to, put off the mortal thoughts, man. Right? What mortal thoughts? The thoughts of this flesh, man. Damn, being scared of what Esau gonna do to you and shit like that. Hey, the Lord said that he got us, man. He said that he would deliver us out of temptation, right? That don't mean that we not gonna go through it, right? But the Lord gonna bestow a different spirit upon us, to overcome that shit, man. He could put the spirit in us and not even feel it. Right? But like, hey, go all out, like, hey, fuck, you know what I'm saying? Right? Put that hard spirit on us. He gonna harden our spirit. All right? Now let's go to 2nd Ezra, the 16th chapter. Sit that down. Second Ezra 16:67. It says, behold, Yahawah himself is the judge. Fear him, leave off from your sins, and forget your iniquities, to meddle no more with them forever. So shall Yahawah lead you forth and deliver you from all trouble, right? That's what's going to happen to the elect, man. Right? While the rest of these 2/3 out here, getting mowed down by Esau, right, perishing. Hey, the Lord said that he was going to deliver his men, right, or his chosen, out of trouble, man. right? But you got to have faith in that. Salah. Right, but you got to have faith in that, man. Right, the Lord, He said that He was going to give us that spiritual power in that time to come, man. Right, it may seem like ain't no way out, you know, when you end up in the FEMA camp or something like that. But the next thing you know, when you finna get your head chopped off or whatever, hey, boom, Lord give you that spiritual power, man. Right, those are the different ways that the Lord is going to be delivering us, man. Or He can have an angel just come and beam you up out of there, man. Like how He did with Peter. You know, He had an angel. The Lord sent the angel to deliver Peter up out of prison, man. Right? Those same things are going to be taking place during this time, but greater miracles, man. All right? Verse 68, it says, "For behold, the burning wrath of a great multitude is kindled over you," right? And what's that great multitude? Right? Talking about these different military troops, man. Right? That's what that great multitude is, man. That burning wrath. Right? Because they're going to be out here mowing shit down, man. Right? The Lord tell you in Jeremiah, the 6th chapter, that they're not going to have no mercy, man. They're going to be out here like a roaring lion. It says, "And they shall take away certain of you and feed you, being idle, with things offered unto idols," man. And them idols that it's talking about is ultimately going into the R for the microchip, man. Right? Because when you take that, that's idolatry, man. Right? Because you're basically saying that Esau Edom is your master, man. All right? It says, verse 69, "And they that consented to them shall be had in derision and in reproach and trod under foot." So when you take that chip, Esau gets you to take that chip, he be laughing at you, man. Like, boom. You know, I got this nigga to take this chip, man. Look at him. I broke his faith. Right? That's what's going to be happening. He's going to kill your ass anyway. A lot of people, you know what I'm saying, they scared of dying, stuff like that, man. Hey, you might as well resist it. Right? Because even if you do take the chip, Esau's still going to kill you, man. All right? Verse 70, "For there shall be in every place in the next cities a great insurrection upon those that fear Yahawah by Yahawashi." Right? That's the title of this lesson, man. Right? There's going to be a great insurrection upon those that fear Yahawah by Yahawashi, man. Right, we're gonna be hated by a whole lot of people, man. A lot of people gonna be here trying to kill us and shit, man. Right? All types of stuff. We'll have bounties on their head, like I mentioned, man. Brothers been having visions of foreigners coming to America to hunt down the men of the Lord. Those are different things that are gonna be happening in the times that we're living in, man. Verse 71, it says, "They shall be like mad men, sparing none, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord," man. Right? And key words, fear the Lord. Spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord. Alright? Not only they're going to be destroying the jakes out here, these regular ass, you know, 2/3 or whatever, but they ultimately going to come for their elect, man. Alright? Because they know we finna receive the kingdom of Yahawashi, man. They know we got next, if you will, man. Right? When you read the 6th chapter, they tell you Esau is the end of the world, right? Which is, we're living at that time now. And Jacob is the beginning of it that follows, man. Right? So Esau, he's going to come down with that great wrath. Why? Because he know that his kingdom is falling, man. Right? Verse 72 says, "For they shall waste and take away their goods and cast them out of their houses. Then shall they be known who are my chosen, and they shall be tried as the gold in the fire," man. Right? So in this time, man, whenever shit really, you know, cranks up or whatever, you're going to know who the Lord's chosen are. Right? Ultimately, because you're going to see them having that spiritual power, and they going to be good, man. Right? The Lord said when you read in Psalms 91st chapter, you know, when people out here dropping dead like flies and shit like that, the Lord said it's not going to come nigh us, man. It's like, the Lord said it's not going to come near us, man. We're going to be out here good. The Lord said, "My servants shall eat, but ye shall be hungry." While we out here eating, you know what I'm saying, our belly good. And all these other people got their stomach touching their back and shit. Hey, that's how you going to know who the Lord's dealing with, man. All right? Brothers going to be out here having spiritual power and shit like that. Hey, that's how you going to know who the Lord's dealing with. Verse 74 says, "Here, O ye my beloved, said the Lord, behold, the days of trouble are at hand, but I will deliver you from the same," man. Right? The days of trouble are at hand. All right, Esau, he's getting ready, you know what I'm saying, to do his thing, man. But the Lord said that he would deliver us, man. All right? "Be ye not afraid, neither doubt, for Yahawah is your God." All right? And I'm going to stop it there, man. Matter of fact, I'll continue to read. It says, "And the God of them who keep my commandments and precepts, said the Lord Yahawah, let not your sins weigh you down, and let not your iniquities lift up themselves." Verse 77, "Woe be unto them that are bound with their sins, and covered with their iniquities, like as a field is covered over with the bushes, as the path thereof covered with thorns, that no man may travel through." Right? And who are the ones that are covered with their iniquities? Talking about the 2/3 of the nation of Israel, man. All right? Because you got the men of the Lord out here teaching teaching the word, telling the people to repent, man. But hey, they despise it, man. They don't want to hear it. Jake want to do anything else but hear the word of the Lord. Right? You got, brothers out there saying, hey, bro, you got time to hear the word? They be like, nah, not right now. Right? They despise it. Jake just don't want to hear it, man. Right? But that's where they cover with their iniquities, man. Right? It said, woe unto them, man. Right? Woe means death and destruction. Right? That's what's going to be taking place for the ones that's not hearkening right now, man. Right? They're going to be getting destroyed. Right? Getting their ass mowed down. Right? Starving to death, all types of stuff. Verse 78, it is left undressed and is cast into the fire to be consumed with, right? And they are left undressed, man. They don't have that covering, man. All right? Because they're still in iniquity, man. Right? In sin. All right? Now let's go to Revelations 2 and 10. Let me put this up here. All right, this is Revelations 2 and 10. It says, fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. And behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison. And it's not actually talking about the spiritual demon Satan, right? Satan, he is spirit. He can't come out here, and start throwing brothers into prison, right? It's talking about the so-called white man, right? And it's not far-fetched to catch that he's the devil, man. Just look at the shit that he does, right? He's a fucking devil, man, right? And devil means deceiver, right? That's all that Esau, the so-called white man, has been doing, man. Just deceiving people, right? He's that damn serpent, a sneaky-ass person. It says, fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison, that ye may be tried, and ye shall have tribulation 10 days. Be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life, man. Right? And it could be 10 days, 20 days, 2 weeks, right? Whatever the case may be, man. But the Lord said that Esau Edom is going to be casting some of us brothers into prison, man. Right? Like I said, they got over 800 female camps set up. Right? They don't got those things set up for no reason, man. Right? They getting ready to throw a whole lot of people, especially the brothers, in those female camps, man. All right, and that's where your faith is going to be tried. That's why the Lord said that, be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life. Right? Sirach 4 and 28, man. Strive for the truth unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life, man. All right, so even if it means for you to lay down your life for the Lord, man, the Lord said that he's going to give you a crown of life. Right? And what did the Lord say? He said he's a man that he shall not lie, man. Right? So if he say that if you get put to death for him, right, for not taking that chip, he said he's going to give you a crown of life, man. You automatically going to receive the kingdom of the Lord, man. All right? And like I said, that's a win-win situation, man. All right? To receive the kingdom, man, hey, shit, what else could you possibly want, man? Right? And for you brothers that's been in this word for a little minute now, man, hey, you should have been, you know what I'm saying, counting the cost, man. Been meditating, hey, man, shit. Getting your soul prepared like, yeah, fuck it, man, I'm ready to die for the Lord. All right? We ain't got no choice, man. There ain't no plan B, man. Only a plan A. Plan A is make it to the kingdom by any means necessary, right? Even if that means laying down your life, man. Right? If that's what it takes, then hey, it is what it is, man. Right? Deal with it. Right? And dealing with that, the Lord said, be thou faithful to death, man. Right? The Lord said in 1 Corinthians 10 and 13, which is, I'll get that real quick. Like 1 Corinthians 10 and 13, right? The Lord said, be thou faithful unto death, all right? 1 Corinthians 10 and 13 says, there hath no temptation taken you, but such as is common to man. But Yahawah is faithful, who will not suffer you to be tempted above that you are able, but will with the temptation also make a way to escape, that you may be able to bear it, right? So when that time, man, so if you do get put into a female camp, right, the Lord is going to be testing your faith. He said that he's not going to test you or push you through anything that you can't handle, man. Right? If you're put in any predicament, whatever predicament that you're in, man, it's because the Lord knows that you can handle that, man. He's not gonna put you through no shit that he knows that you can't handle, man. right? So say if you are put in a FEMA camp, man, right? Have that in mind, man. Like, hey, man, the Lord, he put me through this for a reason, right? Because he knows that I can handle it, right? And it's ultimately to test your faith, because like I said, the Lord said that we're going to perform greater miracles than what he did, man, right? And the Lord, all his miracles wasn't recorded, man, right? You know, like walking on water, that was recorded and stuff like that, but the Lord did way more miracles than what that was, man, right? The Lord said we're going to do greater things than what he did, man, all right? Brothers are going to receive that spiritual power, you know what I'm saying, to deliver, not necessarily deliver themselves, because the Lord's going to, you know what I'm saying, deliver them by the way of giving that power to them, right? But to defend themselves from the certain things like that are going to be taking place, man. Right? But the point is, hey, man, if you get put in a situation like that and continue to endure, man, the Lord, he didn't put you in that situation for no reason. He know you can handle it. So now let's go to Revelation, the 3rd chapter. Should have brought some water. Damn. My throat was driving. All right, Revelations 3:10. It says, because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth. All right. So that doesn't mean that you're not going to be put, you know what I'm saying, through different temptations. All right. But the Lord, he's going to put a different spirit upon you, man. Right. He's going to have to, man, do all the different shit that we finna see in this time, man. The Lord, he's going to have to, man, because his flesh is weak as a motherfucker, man. Right. You see, Yahawashi, man. Whenever Yahawashi was going to get persecuted, man, hey, he cried to the Lord 3 times, prayed to him, man. Right? If he could take that away from him, man. Right? But the Lord said that if that's his will, then his will will be done, man. That's the same mindset that you gotta have, man. If it's the Lord's will for you to be put to death, man, hey, like, all right, bet, shit, I'm gonna get through it anyway, either way it go, man. Right? If that's the Lord's will, then his will be done, man. All right? But you gotta put your trust in the Lord, man. All right? It says, behold, I come quickly. Hold that fast which thou hast, that no man take that crown. So whatever you put through, man, don't let it take your crown, man. All right? So now to go to Revelations 20:4. Right? Because I mentioned that brothers are going to be martyrs, man. Right? Not everybody, but it's going to be a few brothers that are going to be martyrs, man. All right? It's Bible prophecy, man. It is what it is. Revelations 20:4. It says, and I saw thrones, and they that sat upon them, and judgment was given unto them. And I saw the souls of them that were beheaded for the witness of Yahawashi. Right? This is talking about the elect, man. Right? The ones that got beheaded without taking the ark of the mountain. This is who John the Revelator is speaking about. And I saw the souls of them that were beheaded for the witness of Yahawashi. Right? And Esau, he did order over 30,000 guillotines, man. Back in like 2013. Right? FEMA. Right? What do you think they're going to use them for, man? Right? To chop heads off, man. Nothing else. They're not going to have them for decoration. All right? It says, and for the word of Yahawah, in which had not worshipped the beast, neither his image, neither have received his mark upon their foreheads or in their hands, man. And that's talking about the R for the microchip, man. Right? There's going to be brothers that are going to resist that chip, right? And they're going to be beheaded, man. Right? But hey, man, like the Lord said, be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life, man. All right? The brothers that do get beheaded, man, hey, they automatically will get that crown of life, man. All right? So now to go to Psalms 116. Psalms 116:15. It says, precious in the sight of the Lord is the death of his saints, man. Straight to the money, man. Right? It's a precious thing, you know what I'm saying, for you to get put to death for the Lord's sake, man. Right? The Lord, hey, he takes pleasure in that, man. Right? And that should be I guess you could say, a motivator for you to, you know what I'm saying, to be willing to sacrifice your life for the Lord, man. All right? So now to go to Sirach 4:28. Sirach 4:28. It says, strive for the truth unto death, and the Lord shall fight for thee, man. Hey, so continue to strive for the truth unto death through whatever you've been put through, man. No matter if it's being persecuted at a very high level, man, being put in a FEMA camp, whatever the case may be, man. And continue to strive for the truth, man. We ain't got shit to lose. You know what I'm saying? What do we got to lose here in America? We ain't got shit, man. All right? We ain't got shit, so you might as well, hey, be ready to, you know what I'm saying, give up your life for the Lord, man. All right? So when you come into this word, man, it ain't what you think it is, man. All right, a lot of people finna see that shit starts to continue to amp up. Hey, a lot of people are gonna grow that hatred towards us, man, because this Bible prophecy is gonna happen regardless, man. All right. But from there, I guess you'd say, I'm gonna say, let's get Sirach the 2nd chapter, right? Because when this comes to the Lord, man, you got to prepare your soul, man. You're gonna have to prepare your soul for them temptation, right? And hold on, there was something else I wanted to bring up. What is it? I think it's Luke. Give me one sec. I think Luke 14:20. I think I left that one out. Luke 14:28, right? So when you first come into this word, man, right, and you figure out if you're gonna do it now, yeah, you gotta count the cost, man, right? Damn, do I really want to go through this, man? Do I want to be persecuted at a high level? Do I want to be looked at funny, right? Because yeah, you gotta admit, man, wearing a garment out here, man, people look at you funny as hell, man, right? But you gotta count the cost. You know, damn, do I want to risk being put to death over this, man? All right? This Luke 14:28 says, "For which of you intending to build a tower sitteth not down first," right? And we're building that tower right now, man, right? That third temple, which is a spiritual temple, we're building it right now, right? It says, "For which of you intending to build a tower sitteth not down first and counteth the cost, whether ye have sufficient to finish it," right? So when you come into this word and you put your hands to that plow, man, you gotta continue to put your hands to that plow, continue to endure it, man. All right? Right? And it says, "And count the cost," man. Right? So you gotta count the cost. All right? That's what a lot of people don't do. That's why whenever some small shit pop off, Jake fall out, man. Right? Because they wasn't counting the cost. All right?